know this should be a battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Anunoby out there with Gary Trent. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
LeVert with it. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Garland. 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Trent. Here he goes. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Nimble drive by Gary Trent Jr., working his way to the look he wants.
Trent against Garland. Mitchell in the corner. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
The drive by Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Garland against Trent. Garland with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Trent. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. And the Raptors making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. The pass to Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Now, here's Garland. Mobley outside. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He said when you're going against a team that can dominate like this one inside, you have to really play great help defense, communicate, and double team, but only when it makes sense. It's a little bit of a chess match, but it's a physical one, guys.
All right, thank you, David. And here is Garland. Following the three-pointer by Scotty Barnes. The 3. The shot that time, not on target. And Toronto will come the other way. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Van Vliet passes to Achiuwa. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Garland. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Siakam outside. On the wing, Barnes. Pass to Achiuwa. The kick out to Barnes. Passes to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
Now, here's Garland. Mitchell a screen on Van Vliet. Garland finds Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Anunoby against Mitchell. Now, Anunoby. Toronto needs to get off his shot, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Garland. LeVert trying to get open. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 6 points.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Back to Barnes. A 3-ball. No good that time. Outside Garland. He could go.
The length of Scotty Barnes is a difference maker on defense.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Raptors lead. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Garland. Pass to LeVert. Beyond the arc. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Siakam outside. To the inside. Here's Achua. Siakam inside. Covered by Mobley. And finished off by Siakam.
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, and both teams trading punches.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight, is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Here's Allen, and it's denied. Sent back by Siakam, and he recovers it. Outside Garland. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. On the wing, Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Barnes has got 7.
Trusting his mechanics, Barnes puts the shot right up.
Outside Garland. Here's Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Barnes sets a screen for Siakam. He feeds it to Barnes. Here's Anunoby. The kick out to Barnes. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Siakam, a screen on Garland. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Misses from short range.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Mitchell. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
Barnes outside. Anunoby in the corner. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Anunoby's got the game tied up here for the Raptors. Van Vliet against Garland. Now the pass to Mobley. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Barnes outside. Back to Van Vliet. Stolen by Mitchell. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Barnes against Garland. Pass to Anunoby. Two on the clock. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to Donovan Mitchell, firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So for Toronto right now, you've got Fred Van Vliet, Otto Porter Jr. out there with Young. Then there's Kem Birch, and it's Flynn in at the shooting guard.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Screen by Young. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Flynn.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Van Vliet against Garland. Here's Allen from 6 away. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
The wide open look here for Garland. Off target with his 3. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Outside Flynn. Back to Birch. It's stolen by Allen. Mitchell against Flynn. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. Van Vliet against Garland. Outside Flynn. Back to Van Vliet. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Trent's checked in for Toronto. Here is Porter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 5 on the clock, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Rubio looking around. Driving the lane. He dishes it to Love. Good on the bucket.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Outside Flynn. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Trent outside. He kicks it to Porter. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Stephens. Wade outside. Pass to Stevens. Picked his pocket. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Raptors trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And here's Trent. 1:53 left in the third quarter. Porter finds Trent. They get a hand on it. Young outside. Makes it off the glass. Young's got his first points in this one.
Backed by great length, I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Love, high post. Out to Wade. Deflected by Young. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. .122 left in the third. Trent outside. There's a good screen. Back to Flynn. Got a piece of it. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Love.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
Rubio misses. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Raptors. Young dishes to Flynn. Kicks it to Porter. Back to Flynn. Driving in. Banked in off the glass. Flynn's got 4 points in the quarter.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Rubio outside. Throws it up high, and Okoro throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Rubio against Trent. Young with no one around. And the 3 off target. Wade right side. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Ricky Rubio is out there with the Okoro. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Wade in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Cavaliers leading. Rubio outside. Dishes to Wade. Over to the wing. And here's Love from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
So many players who are stretch 4s are now growing into stretch 5s. Kevin Love, with his versatility, he can do both.
Here's Flynn. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. A new group in now for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Kem Birch. Pascal Siakam comes in for Young. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Flynn. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thanks, David.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Garland, no good. Raptors trail by 3. And stolen by Mobley. Now Cleveland moving it up, pushing it up. Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Here's Siakam, and Siakam throws it down.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Garland against Trent. Mobley outside. Pass to LeVert. Shot from 12. Misses off the left iron.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Anunoby, good.
What a game. Tight score, pressure's on. Anunoby showing no fear.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto.
And for the lineup for the Raptors, Fred VanVleet.
Anunoby against Mitchell. Here's Allen. An easy 2 points on the layup. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
VanVleet against Garland. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Mobley.
And how about the leadership there from VanVleet, ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
VanVleet against Garland. .133 left in the fourth. Mitchell passes to LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. Locked up there for Allen. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
VanVleet outside. Achua kicks to VanVleet. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
The pass to Mitchell. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Near the three-point line, it's VanVleet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Fred VanVleet always trying to find ways to make his teammates better. Let's see if he can come through at this moment.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Garland against VanVleet. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Siakam passes to Achua. Garland against VanVleet. Here's Barnes. Count!
What an athlete. Barnes flushes that one home.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Outside Garland. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Siakam left side. No good.
And Siakam wants to be the guy for this team, especially in these types of high-pressure situations.
So he gets them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with the win.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the bucket.
teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at center, filling out the middle. Oh, deflected. Barnes with it, now guarded by Brown. Wing shot on the way, and the basket by VanVleet. Here's Pritchard. Gallinari with a screen. And Pritchard, here we go. Just 4 to shoot. Tatum from long range. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger. Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Pritchard. Tatum inside, guarded by VanVleet. And it's Tatum missing. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
White, he's checked in for Boston. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Brown. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Raptors ball.
Here's VanVleet. From deep. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
White, the pass to Gallinari. The kick out to White. The shot. Unable to get that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. White against Barnes. From deep three-point range. And again, no good by Toronto. White, the pass to Brown. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Pass to Anunoby. And he buries his first look. The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. White against VanVleet. White, the pass to Tatum. The kick out to White. Now Williams. Down low. It's stolen by Barnes. Anunoby on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from deep. Anunoby's got 6.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's White. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And here's Brown for 3. White can't hit.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
Fires from the wing. Hauled in by Brown.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
White, the pass to Brown. White with a screen on Achua. Here's Brown. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the two-man game.
Pass to Anunoby. 41 seconds left to play in the first. Siakam. Can't get it to fall.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Lays it up and banks it in. 5 points in the game.
How about the balance from Tatum? Absorbing the contact, it just doesn't matter. He takes it like a champ.
Siakam with a screen on White. Shoots. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. Outside White. Back to Tatum. Williams a screen on Barnes. Tatum drives in. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
And still a close game as the first quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's White in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Barnes. Here's Achua. Williams grabs the board.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster. Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Brown against Barnes. And he drives in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Brown. Out to the right wing. Gallinari against Siakam. He gets it in there. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Tatum, good.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Van Vliet outside. And the 3 off target. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Tatum's got room. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And there's the lob.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
White against Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
He's so wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
White against Van Vliet. White, the pass to Williams. Pass to Achua. Barnes with it. Well, Richard, as a former player yourself, what's your take on stars demanding trades and jumping around the league so much?
It's tough because I've seen the other thing happen to stars. Blake Griffin re-signs with the Clippers. They show him videos of putting his jersey in the rafters, and then he's traded a year later. So I think everybody has to figure out what is best for them, but you also have to try as an individual and as a professional to fulfill your obligations. And I think trades can be someplace in the middle of that.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brown finds Tatum. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Tatum. 9 points in the game. Pass to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Anunoby. Boston again missing. The Raptors with a lead. Up again. Denied by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Tatum way outside. Offensive board. Gallinari, the pass to Williams. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Siakam for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Tatum. Nails the baby hook. Tatum's got 13.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's...
The Celtics 21. The Raptors 22.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. They've got Kim Birch, Thaddeus Young out there with Otto Porter. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Benton in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
That puts him in the lead. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Benton. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the free throw, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Brogdon into the lane. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Look at Brogdon get up to hammer it down. Finishes like this get him and his teammates fired up.
Outside Porter. To the paint. Here's Birch. That one no good. And Boston going the other way now. Right side Brogdon. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Here's Young. And again, no good by Toronto. With the floater. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Stolen by Young. Here comes Toronto on the push. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Brogdon, the pass to Williams. From 17. Rebounded by Trent. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. To the middle. Here's Birch. And Birch slams it in.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Horford, a screen on Porter. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. And there is a whistle that goes on Otto Porter. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Smart. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Williams misses. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Inside. Pass to Benton. And he's going for the oop here. Clock at 6. For the lead. Lets it go from the wing. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And he gets the bucket. Brogdon's got 6.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
They double him with Brogdon. To the inside. Trent. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Brogdon. After the basket by Toronto. Horford passes to Smart. Lets it fly. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Birch. Young against Horford. For the lead. Good on the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 2. Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up. Brogdon, not your average point guard.
Here's Benton. Left side Porter. From deep. The rebound, Celtics. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And fourth quarter back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2 guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
First personal foul.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Marcus Smart, Grant Williams out there with Al Horford. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Hauser in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Pass to Siakam. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Brown passes to Gallinari. Back to Brown. The kick out to White. On the wing, Tatum. Fires for 3. No luck on that one. Tatum's gone 1 for 4 from distance. Siakam, pass to Achua, kicks it out to Siakam. Achua against Williams. Outside Barnes. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up top. Achua with the dunk.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Van Vliet against White. Here's Brown. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Raptors with a lead. Siakam outside. Gallinari pulls it in. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Achua. Brown can't hit. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors. And for the Raptors, they're shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Anunoby, a screen on White. Shot on the wing. Puts it up from 12. Up top, Barnes. Hounded by Tatum. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Outside White. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Achua against White. Anunoby passes to Achua. Good work defensively by White. The Celtics have gotten nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
The emergence of Brown as a #1 scoring option has been so much fun to watch. He has earned a lot of trust from his coaching staff.
VanVleet, the pass to Achua. Siakam outside. Looking to get back on track. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. White on the wing. Stolen by Siakam. Achua with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's VanVleet. And that one's long.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, it's him right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
It's stolen by Tatum. The kick out to Williams. Outside Gallinari. To tie it up. Toronto grabs the miss. Achua's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Anunoby, a screen on White. Here's VanVleet. Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Brown. Achua with the rebound. The Raptors shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Shoots. Yes! He nails it! And the Raptors lead by 6. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Tatum on the take. Money.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming up in a big way.
White against VanVleet. Outside Barnes. Tatum brings a double team. Anunoby on the wing. Fires the 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Brown with a screen. Here's Tatum. Drives to the hoop. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. Adam.
Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Achua in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, Hero, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Shoots over Anunoby. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. To the paint. And it's Lowry with the rebound. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. Here's Martin. Pass to Hero. The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Now, here's Anunoby. 6 to shoot. VanVleet finds Anunoby. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Outside Butler. The tray. Toronto grabs the miss. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Here's Barnes. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Here's VanVleet. The pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Lowry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Fred VanVleet picks one up. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Now here's VanVleet. Barnes outside. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. To the middle and stolen by Barnes. Fast break Toronto. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Achua, no good. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. 3-point lead. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Now here's Barnes. He takes it in, kicks it out to VanVleet. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Butler. And the shot is good.
Butler challenging the very heart of the defense. Everybody's trying to take away the paint. Jimmy Butler says, I own that real estate.
Siakam outside. Puts up a 3. Gets hauled in by Hero. Miami leading by 4. Down low. Adebayo. Toronto grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Butler. Unable to get that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. On the wing, Anunoby. It's deflected. Butler with the steal. To the paint. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Hero. Butler with the steal. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry from outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I'd say this guy just loves having the ball in his hands. And why not when Lowry can make moves like that?
From deep three-point range, and the Raptors miss again. Outside, Hero. Outside, Lowry. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 7. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
So for Toronto right now, underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Fred VanVleet out there with Anunoby, and it's Barnes at the 3 spot. They get it back, kicks it out to Hero. Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Count it.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. VanVleet against Lowry. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
It's stolen by Adebayo. VanVleet against Martin. Lowry passes to Butler. Martin kicks to Hero. Miami with a new 14. Here's Lowry. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Floats it up there for Siakam. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Anunoby against Butler. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Anunoby, good.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the shot goes in.
How about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Now VanVleet. Siakam outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Now, here's Lowry. He has 5. Butler on the way. Brown. VanVleet on the wing. And he's good on the 3-ball. VanVleet's got 6.
Now, Fred VanVleet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Lowry inside the line. Siakam pulls it in.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Butler with the ball. Picked up by VanVleet. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Passes it to Anunoby. We've got 1:13 left in the first half.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Butler against Barnes. From the top of the key. Now, here's Lowry. Great look, but off the mark.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Lowry. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's Achua. No good. Some solid defense from Butler. To the inside. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
Well, it's his intelligence that puts Kyle Lowry up there with the top assist men in the NBA.
Siakam outside. Over Martin. And that one released in time, but no good. Thank you, David. And we'll be back. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Oladipo. Max Strus is out there with Vincent. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Jovic in at the power forwards position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Inside, intercepted. In transition, here comes Miami.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Now, here's Oladipo. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. And Oladipo, here we go. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 3. Down low. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Oladipo outside. And finished off by Oladipo.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Now, here's Trent. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Banton. Trent finds Porter. 4 on the clock. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon with the fadeaway. Oladipo, left side. Here's Vincent. The three-pointer, no good. Raptors trail by 3. Stolen by Robinson. That's tipped. And they're on the break. Young from outside. Miami grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oladipo, the pass to Strus. Lets the 3 fly. Oladipo misses. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. That one drops. He ties it up. Doris, with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls, it seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Victor Oladipo. Butler comes in for Duncan Robinson. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Gabe Vincent. Lowry kicks to Dedmon. Takes the three. Back to Lowry. Pass to Butler. Heat moving the ball around. Outside, Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. And Dedmon throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Oh, trying for it. Siakam misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
For three, Van Vliet. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Lowry kicks to Dedmon. Outside Butler. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors trail by 5. To the inside. And stolen by Dedmon. Puts it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Deep. That shot is off. And so it's the Miami Heat headed to the bench with a 7-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the center. And there's the pass to Dedmon. Back to Lowry. To the paint. Here's Butler. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. It's his 5th basket.
Well, the defense reacts, but not quite good enough to deal with Jimmy Butler on the interior. Pretty play.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. And there's the drive. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. 8 points for Fred Van Vliet.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now, here's Butler. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
The Heat leading by 7. Outside Lowry. And he drives in. Kicks it out to Hero. From outside the arc. Kept alive. Pass to Butler. This one for 3. Adebayo passes to Lowry. And the 3 ball is good. Lowry's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
Well, you see Kyle Lowry, not only a capable passer, but he on the catch is a willing scorer, always ready to shoot it.
Siakam finds Anunoby. Siakam inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. Great D that time from Adebayo. Outside, Hero. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Siakam passes to Achua. Good dunk by Achua.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
And here's Lowry. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. This is it to Hero. No good off the back of the rim. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. .152 left in the 4th quarter. Hero with it. Pass to Adebayo. Barnes against Butler. 5 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. And he overshot that one, missing. Raptors trail by 8. Inside. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. There's 1:17 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Butler. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He lays it in.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Miami.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bam Adebayo.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Here's Butler. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Back to Butler. It's tipped. Here's Barnes. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Hero against Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lowry. It's hauled in by Achua. And so it's Miami winning this one. It was up for grabs right until, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. And for the Raptors, Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Barnes in at the small forward.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense. You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
VanVleet against Garland. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to VanVleet. Pass to Barnes. 5 to shoot. And Anunoby for 3. The rebound by Allen. Mobley down low, guarded by VanVleet. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
VanVleet drives. Here's Anunoby. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Barnes, no good. VanVleet against Garland. Mobley outside from behind the arc. And he buries his first look.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Anunoby. Achua with it. Shoots over Allen. Achua passes to Anunoby. Over Mitchell. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Mitchell against Barnes. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's VanVleet. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Mitchell.
Assertive play by Fred in the paint. He wanted that foul, and he got it.
And when you look at VanVleet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And VanVleet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Pass to Siakam. The kick out to VanVleet. The 3-ball. Offensive rebound.
I mean, great hustle by Pascal Siakam, fighting for the board and making sure they convert.
Outside Garland. We've got 1:55 left in the opening quarter. Toronto trailing. Down low. Stolen by Mobley. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Anunoby. Launches a 3. Here's Siakam. The shot no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Allen inside. Working on Siakam. And Allen gets it to go.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Siakam outside. Anunoby on the wing. Back to Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Can't cash it in from close range.
This is Allen's role. He's out there to defend first and foremost and make an impact with his length. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Toronto has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Mitchell against Van Vliet. Now here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely. Pass to Achua. Kicks it out to Siakam. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Outside Garland. Throws it up high. Blows the alley-oop. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Barnes with a screen on Mobley. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Over Mobley. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Cleveland. They have a nice 9. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
And B.A., I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
Anunoby for 3. Van Vliet against Garland. Outside Anunoby. The Raptors need to get off a shot. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's the 3. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan was one of the best.
Achua can't hit. The Cavaliers leading. A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achua was traded before his second year in the league.
You know what's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year, but Precious, he had a great second year.
Now here's Barnes. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Van Vliet against Garland. And he lobs it up top. And Mobley throws it down.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Siakam. He's got 6. And then Siakam with the jam.
And that's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
Outside Garland. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achua. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Allen with a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
In pick and roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Now here's Van Vliet. To the paint. And it's Achua. That time on the assist by Van Vliet.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Van Vliet against Garland. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Van Vliet against Garland. Now here's Anunoby. He's closely guarded. Van Vliet against Garland. Clock at 4. Back to Anunoby. Over Mitchell. Off the left rim and out.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go. The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
Anunoby for 3. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
OG Anunoby has been working on his range, looking confident from that space.
Van Vliet against Garland. Count that bucket. Allen's got 6.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Over Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Mobley. He shoots again. Allen. Good. Allen's got 6 in the quarter.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. It's not going to go for him. And so that's the end. Thanks very much, Allen. If you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you look at Jared Allen. He's really been playing well.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
Now here's Van Vliet. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Up and in on the layup.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Garland. Allen with a screen on Van Vliet. Garland for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Garland's got 6.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Outside Barnes. Achua with a screen on LeVert. Barnes with it. Picked up by Allen. And it's Achua. That time on the assist by Barnes.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do. That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Now here's Garland. He's got 6. Offensive rebound.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
B.A., let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, B.A. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Achua with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Achua. Kicks it out to Barnes. No good on the 3. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the 3rd.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets into the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He's always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred VanVleet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
Now here's Garland. 6 points for him. And Mitchell with the slam.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Here's Anunoby. Achua inside. Allen defending. Kicks it out to Barnes. Siakam outside. Pass to Achua. Over Allen. Misses off the right iron. The Cavaliers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. That one's good for 2. Mitchell's got 12.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
Now here's Siakam. Give him 8 points now. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. He's got 10.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Mitchell against Anunoby. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
His 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Anunoby against Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Siakam with a screen on Mitchell. Anunoby finds VanVleet. Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. This one for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 8 now. Here's LeVert. It's good. LeVert's got his 2nd basket.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
And so it's Cleveland in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Better facing up than back to the basket. Steal. Anunoby gets it done from the mid-range.
Garland against Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. It's tipped. Achua with a steal. Siakam in the post. Mobley's on him and pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Garland for three. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The drive by Siakam. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Achua inside. Allen defending. Achua with the dunk.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Van Vliet against Garland. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Let's go with a 3. Kept alive.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Garland against Van Vliet. Right side Garland. Here's LeVert. Rejected by Barnes.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
And then Siakam with the jam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Garland. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. To the wing on the left. And here's Siakam for 3. The rebound by Garland.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Achua against Mitchell. LeVert outside. Pass to Allen. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Anunoby, a screen on Garland. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. They grab their own miss. And here's Siakam for 3. Achua. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Achua's got 6 here in the quarter.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Garland finds Mobley. 1:14 left in the fourth. Back to Mitchell. Out to Garland. LeVert outside. Shoots over Barnes. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter here. Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Barnes. Over LeVert. The putback. The rebound by Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley, left side. And here's Garland. Mobley down low. Achua's there. Mobley, no good. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. For 3. He drops it from range.
A shot that Siakam continues to hone. needs to keep taking and making threes.
And so the Cavaliers take the win. It ends up being a
God keep our land.
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Rob Williams is out there with Gallinari, and it's Brogdon in at the point. Here's Tatum, outside to Brogdon, just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and there's the bucket from Tatum.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. In the corner, Tatum with it. From deep three-point range, here's Brogdon. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Toronto with the ball.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Siakam. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Brown outside. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's hauled in by Achua. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. Here's Brogdon. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. And that one's good, Brogdon.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Pass to Anunoby. And here is Achua. Nobody near Barnes. Offensive rebound. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Brogdon against Van Vliet. Brogdon the pass to Gallinari. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Barnes. Barnes with another miss. Celtics trail by 5. On the wing, Brown. Nice move. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Toronto will come the other way. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Tatum. For 3, Van Vliet. And Tatum pulls it down. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Shoots it up. Here's Brown. Good D by Barnes.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Siakam. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now, here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Anunoby. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Gallinari missing. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Siakam against Gallinari. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Buries the long-range jumper. Van Vliet's got 6.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 10-point. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors. On the floor for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Gallinari is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Brogdon in at point guard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Brogdon finds Brown. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Siakam's shot is off.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Outside Tatum. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Offline with his 3. Raptors leading by 10. Van Vliet outside with the crossover. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Robert Williams.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode. And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And it's Brown missing. The Raptors shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Anunoby passes to Barnes. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Passes to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Achua with it. He's against Williams. There's the pass to Anunoby. Another shot. And that one hits back iron.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
The 3 from Tatum. Stolen by Van Vliet. Siakam finds Achua. Back to Siakam. They set the pick. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Here's Van Vliet. Misses the layup. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 13. Brown dishes to Tatum. Brown with the screen on Barnes. Tatum. There's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Barnes outside. There's 1:54 left now here in the second. Achua, no good. Celtics trail by 11. Brown outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Raptors have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Brown against Anunoby. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the 3. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. And he makes that one. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
From 12 feet out and too long on the shot. Raptors leading by 10. Siakam looking around. Pass to Achua. Plays it up and banks it in.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Brown missing. Raptors have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Barnes outside for 3. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Tatum. And so it's Toronto driving a 15. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Porter is out there with Young. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Kem Birch. And it's Banton in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's White. On the wing, Williams. Defended by Trent. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr. How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that it's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
Celtics trail by 13. The putback. Benton with the rebound. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Outside, Porter. Young sets a screen for Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And what you like about Porter, he can do a little bit of everything for you. Defend it, rebound it, space the floor, and he's unselfish.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
And the foul on Kem Birch. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
White against Trent. Smart puts the pick in for White. With the drive, uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got his first basket.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Raptors leading by 11. Here's Trent. Griffin grabs the board. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. White the pass to Williams. Fires the three. That one doesn't go. Toronto, they've gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Pass to Banton. Back to Birch. And again, no good by Toronto.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Shots good by Williams. Toronto with the ball. They're scoreless since the first half. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Birch. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Horford.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Good on the second free throw. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the inside. Celtics have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. First free throw is good. The Raptors making a switch here. Achua's checked in. Good on both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Toronto leading by 8. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Siakam passes to Achua. Back to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Smart deciding where to go with it. Kicks it to Griffin. Nice ball movement by Boston. Clock at 6. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup.
And that's a freight train coming at you. It's going to take a lot to stop a Blake Griffin drive.
1:03 left in the third quarter. And a wide open look for Siakam. That 3 off the mark. Celtics trail by 8. And White kicks to Griffin. Traps in the tray. Griffin's got 5 points in the quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Knocked away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Siakam against White. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Celtics trail by 6. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Brown outside. Passes it to Brogdon. Toronto grabs the miss. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound in this one. Achua kicks to Anunoby. Shoots over Brown. No good, and tight defense there. Bobbled that shot. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call
court vision. That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Bob Williams is out there with Gallinari, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. Raptors leading by 6. Barnes finds Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. The pass to Achua. The kick out to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. Pass to Tatum. And shot on the way. No good off the front iron. The Raptors shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Barnes against Tatum. Gallinari down low. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Van Vliet. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Siakam outside. Pass to Anunoby. Gallinari against Siakam. To the middle, taken away by Williams. Up top, Tatum. Covered by Achua. Williams dishes to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. And finished off by Brown.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Now here's Van Vliet. Passes it to Achua. Here's Anunoby. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 10. Stolen by Van Vliet. One-on-one fast break. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gallinari.
Yeah, easy call.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors. And he sinks the second. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brown the pass to Brogdon. And here's Tatum for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. Van Vliet looking around. Fires for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Raptors lead by 14.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Raptors.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Pascal Siakam.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock.
Siakam misses.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Tipped away and stolen by Williams. Here's Brown driving to the basket. Brogdon outside. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Van Vliet. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin.
tough contest away from. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point. Butler against Barnes. That one's wide left. Van Vliet outside. Fires from deep. The rebound by Lowry. Fires the three. Here's Adebayo. Hero for three. And again, the Heat missing. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized forward who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. It doesn't go for him. Now the Heat take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 3-on-3. Siakam with it. Hero picks him up. Anunoby can't get it to go.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Butler. Oh, the double clutch. And he lays it in.
Well, Jimmy Butler can score on all 3 levels, inside, outside, and from distance.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Anunoby for 3. And Hero grabs the board.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And here's Lowry from the arc. The shot that time not on target. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Anunoby against Hero. Outside Butler. And there's the drive. And he drains the turnaround J.
Jimmy Butler can produce anywhere. He is a talented scorer.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Pass to Siakam. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Hero outside. The 3 sinks it from distance.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Pass to Barnes. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Van Vliet against Butler for 3. Doesn't go that time. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from deep.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Got it.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Van Vliet with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Here's Siakam. That one off the back iron and out.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Butler can't get it to go. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Down low. To the wing, right side. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Van Vliet with it. That'll count. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. So at the end of one quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Siakam, the kick out to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. And he's going for the oop here. And then Siakam with the jam.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Hero. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors with a lead. Van Vliet on the wing. He's got 5. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Outside Barnes. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Barnes has got 5 now.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Oh, got a piece of it. Achua with a steal. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then Siakam with the jam.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Butler passes to Lowry. Beyond the arc. Pascal Siakam with the rebound.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Nails it from 3.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Outside Butler. He takes it in. They need this. That one a little long. Toronto has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Siakam. And stolen by Adebayo. Butler passes to Martin. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. It's 2-on-1. The 3 from Barnes. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Now Van Vliet. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Siakam the screen. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. And again, the Heat missing.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
The shot by Butler, no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Hero. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Butler with a steal. Pass to Hero. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Hero's got 6.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
The Heat, 16.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Achua in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Lowry, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tips, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your gourd a little bit. And that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee. And that goes for both sides.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Driving inside. Pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
And it's Butler off the drive. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Butler's got 6.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Achua with it. Back to Anunoby. Siakam against Martin. Poke loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break Miami. Hero finds Adebayo. It's good from the top of the key. He has 6.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Achua. Puts it up from 12. Van Vliet, nice persistence to tip it back in. And the Raptors lead by 10.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Hero against Anunoby. Hero, the pass to Butler. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Achua's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Van Vliet. Up and over Lowry. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got 4 rebounds now. Stolen by Anunoby. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Butler, a screen on Anunoby. Hero for 3. They get it back.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Now here's Anunoby. The D's right on him. Oh, misses the dunk. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Lets it go from deep. Lowry, no good. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Stolen by Hero.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good from Lowry.
The thing that makes Kyle Lowry so exceptional and special for the role that he plays is he could create offense for himself, he can create offense for his teammates, and he winds those in so seamlessly.
To the middle. Kicks it to Hero. The turnaround Jay. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
A good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler, able to finish at the rim.
Pass to Siakam. Achua with a screen. Back to Van Vliet. Barnes against Butler. 5 on the clock. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Hero on the wing. Launches a three. The Heat rebound. Butler passes to Adebayo. Here's Martin. Off the mark there with a three.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Adebayo against Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. The three ball. Oh, it's stolen by Butler.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Siakam, the pass to Achua. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Raptors out in front, up 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Our coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Count the basket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Van Vliet outside. Anunoby against Hero. Anunoby can't get it to go. Miami trailing. Butler up top. He's guarded by Barnes. Butler can't get it to go. Well, the Raptors shooting a solid 47%. Pass to Achua. Van Vliet outside. From deep three-point range. That shot no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Butler. Inside. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray. And the Raptors lead by 13.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Drops in the 3.
Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance. Whew.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Van Vliet outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Miami, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And here's Butler outside. Here's Adebayo. Got it. Good job in the low post. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
And the coaching staff continues to impress upon Bam to keep exploring all of his offensive talents, his confidence sky high.
Hero against Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. This one for 3. The rebound by Lowry.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Van Vliet. There's the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Lowry, the pass to Martin. Launches it. Gets the 3 to fall.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Achua. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a handle on it.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And here's Butler outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Barnes against Hero. Pass to Van Vliet. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. Now here's Adebayo. Hero for 3. So it's Toronto picking up the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to